Good morning and welcome to the third chapter in my Inara guide, where I'm going to be covering some more advanced jumps, seeing as that's something it seems like people will be interested in. We're just going to do some more advanced jumps, showing you in this chapter just abusing the map. So to start off with, we are going to be doing this one here. So in the previous video you might have seen this jump where you can deploy walls on those rocks, but what we're actually going to do here is we're going to deploy a wall there and we're going to go over the top here. Our initial jump here, actually, we're going to just show abusing the map is, can I just turn off my HUD? What we're going to do is we're going to take a wall here, and we're going to take a wall here. You don't need to do this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to let ourselves drop off, and we have entity crowned ourselves here. We can't actually be shot when we stand up here. Fun little thing. Is it useful? Not really. Is it funny? Yes, it's quite funny. Okay, a more practical jump on this map, however, is we're going to be going over to that rock over there. So we're going to take a wall here. We're going to take a wall here, and we're going to boop ourselves over the top like that. It's pretty tricky. This is an advanced jump guide. You're going to have to try these jumps a decent amount to get them working. Let's say we're taking an engagement here. A cheeky little jump we can do is if we jump off the map here, and boop ourselves back on. A little engagement, just throw off the enemy. It's not very useful, but it's really funny. And a similar thing can be achieved in a lot of these areas. Okay, so for this map, you can basically place wall on all of this fog. Heading over to Bright Marsh here, we're going to start off with a classic jump here. And I actually got into Paladin's top 5 plays for doing this jump. Makoa hooked me off the map. And this whole area, you can place walls upon. So a neat little thing you can do, if taking an engagement here, you can just jump off. Easy as pie. It's really quite funny, and it will throw your opponent off. If you're in a duel, you can just jump onto the death plane. Super cool to do, not too hard to do. You just need to be confident with your walls, and if you practice doing those double jumps, you'll be able to do them in no time. It's super easy. This is a hard one. This jump is super hard. I actually have a clip of where I execute this jump correctly in an actual live game, and it's really cool. But this jump is incredibly difficult to pull off. Like so. That's the jump. It's really tricky, that one, but please have a go at it. It's really quite hard, but it's really good when you get it. We're going to start off over here. Now, whilst you might be thinking, oh, we're going to just jump around here, we're not actually. Once again, we're going to be just showcasing that. Looking over the edge of this map, a lot of these areas can have walls placed upon. That area will kill you. It's too low down. Unfortunately, when deploying wall there, the death plane is somewhat like around this level instead of the water. So I think you die. As you can see there, you don't make it. The death plane is too high. So taking engagements on Frozen Guard, you can often just jump off and then catch yourself with wall, engaging back on. Only issue with this is that most of the time you slip because of the nature of the slopes. So that one's really sort of niche, not really very useful, but it's there. If you need to just quickly juke your opponent, it will always throw them off guard when you jump off the map, only to pop back up with ultimate. So what we're going to do, this jump is going to be really quite silly. We're going to stand here, we're going to take a wall here, we're going to look to catch ourselves here on this corner, and then we're going to ult on. And this will suicide us, but it would look really fucking cool. Taking our way to Water's Gate, we can actually abuse this little room. And just boop ourselves out of it. Neat if a Koa hooks you, reaction time has to be quick, but it's also quite nice. You can throw someone off. You see, they think you're jumping in, and then bam, you're not. You're out. Neat little jump. Yeah. And that's all I have for this video. This was an advanced Inara jump guide, and what I wanted to focus on in this video was abusing areas of the map where you usually die, to try and sort of inspire people to get creative with their jumps. You know, when you're in a map, just hold Q occasionally, just hold your wall, look, see where you can place it. Usually you can place it on a lot of really interesting and fun places, and that inspires a lot of creativity. In recording this, I've noticed some other jumps and some really cool stuff that I'm currently working on, such as the frozen guard jump that I showed you in this video. I've got another one for frozen guard that I'm working on. I got some ones for fish market. I have some ones for water's gate. Some more ones that I'm currently just working on, trying to get working properly. But it's really exciting for me to share these with you, and I hope you enjoyed watching them. This was my third video in this Inara guide series, and I'm planning on releasing another one of just Inara tips and tricks generally, so stay tuned for that. Also, I just like to put a disclaimer here, please, if you're going to run Summit, run it at level 4 or 5. Level 4 you run because you always contest even when you jump on the objective, and level 5 you run because the height is good. Level 1, 2 and 3 it's kind of not worth it. I'd really advise against using it at those levels. You don't get enough impact for it to be worth 3 loadout points unless you're going to really commit to the playstyle, in which case then run Summit level 5. Anyway, that's just a final note, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a really good rest of your day. Let's say you're pushing around here and you're taking an engagement here. A cheeky little thing I always like to do in fights is jump off the map and then catch yourself with the wall and don't bungle it like I do, because I'm suck, bro. I suck, man. I'm gonna record this bit several times. It's embarrassing.